Yo, man, what it do, man? It's your boy North End Floyd, man, and y'all already know what to do. Please like, please subscribe, please share to the content. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with your boy, that's been kicking back, going on this journey and investigating these videos to see what the government, NASA, or whatever else they got out there been hiding from us, man. But this video right here, they're saying that scientists is worried that something might happen that hasn't happened in 90 million years. Now, I don't know what the hell they talking about, bro, but on the you know what I'm saying, on the cover thing, it's a big flood and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it might be some kind of flood or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen the video. We finna watch it for the first time. We finna see why scientists are so worried and why we should be worried or not, man. So like I always say, man, I hope y'all are having a blessed day. I hope y'all are achieving y'all goals out there and making shit happen out there. But if not, man, I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna manifest for y'all. So let's see what this video about. Let's see why scientists is so scared and why they tripping out and why they worried and stuff like that, and why if we should be worried or not. All right, let's get to the video.
Large, bustling cities slowly sink. Animals die before they have a chance to
Oh
save
damn! Look at the
themselves.
pigs, man.
People have no other choice but to
Damn.
abandon their homes and flee. Humankind plunges into a war trying to take over unaffected territories.
Damn.
All these predictions may become a reality if
Let me get rid of this.
Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth, turns green.
Oh.
Yep, you heard it right. Scientists from all over the globe have been exploring the continent for a century and concluded that around 90 million years ago, Antarctica was a fertile land teeming with life. But why, at the same time, was living on the continent as hard as surviving in a horror movie? What will happen to our planet if the permafrost degrades? And most importantly, can Antarctica become green again? Why would scientists even think that Antarctica used to be green?
This video.
In 2017, scientists used a drilling rig to lift a soil sample from the bottom of the Amundsen Sea. What the researchers found inside shocked them. With the help of computer tomography, they identified samples of forest soil, pollen from the first flowering plants, spores, and even root systems, all of which turned out to be around 90 million years old. Yeah, Antarctica was indeed green. 90 million years ago, there was no ice sheet, and there were swampy, tropical, and
dang, bro, we just finna get started. We finna get to the good part.
Empire in an instant. So nothing comes between you and the rebellion.
I respect that. Gotta get the mask. Gotta get that paper. Hey, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all kick back with your boy. Damn. They ain't even let me skip that motherfucker.
Basically freedom. It's a giant open universe.
What the fuck is this? God dang. Back-to-back ass.
Blossoming forests everywhere. It was the warmest period in Earth's history. But it was also a time of prehistoric fires destroying every living thing in their path. And although Antarctica was previously thought to have avoided that fate, today it's clear that it was literally on fire. Evidence of that was discovered in 2015. Scientists found charcoal fragments on James Ross Island in Antarctica. They analyzed the material with a scanning electron microscope, and they discovered that the fossils are most likely burnt conifers. Apparently, more than 60 million years ago, when Antarctica separated from the supercontinent of Gondwana, it found itself isolated and vulnerable. Lightning, falling meteorites, and active volcanoes became its curse. Plus, high oxygen levels and a significant quantity of flammable trees contributed to the conflagration. Creatures that didn't have time to go underwater died along with the green forests, and there were quite a number of such creatures. What creatures inhabited Antarctica? When conducting paleontological fieldwork on Seymour Island in Antarctica in 2013 and 2015, scientists discovered the remnants of mosasaurs. These immense beings lived between 66 and 82 million years ago. They inhabited most of the Atlantic Ocean. Thus, their remnants were found not only in Antarctica, but also in North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Western Asia.
Just say they all over the world, bro.
Mosasaurs hunted bony fish, sharks, birds, and other marine reptiles, including sea turtles and even
that
other
shark trying to get the
mosasaurs.
fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, they used to attack each other. This is evidenced by teeth marks on the remains and bones that have survived to this day. But
Oh,
not
that's
all the bones
crazy.
found in Antarctica belong to mosasaurs. Scientists found someone older in the ice. In 2019, scientists stumbled across a fossil of a previously unknown species. And although the skeleton wasn't complete, the researchers had enough to understand that the animal, the remnants of which they found, was an archosaur, an
An
early
archosaur.
relative of crocodiles and dinosaurs.
Ugh.
It's been named Antarctinax shackletoni.
Come on,
It's
man.
thought to
Let's
have
keep it
fed
simple.
on amphibians, insects, and early relatives of mammals that inhabited the continent.
Oh shit.
Life in
Because
Antarctica millions of years ago was probably something like a horror movie. But today, there's no life, so there's nothing to fear, right?
that's what we want
No
to
such
see.
luck, guys. What
We
life
wanna catch
forms
something
exist
frozen
in
and ice like
Antarctica
that.
today? In the winter of 2021, an iceberg split off from the Brunt ice shelf in Antarctica. The iceberg was the size of Los Angeles. At the site of the split, researchers deployed an underwater camera system called OFOBs and discovered an entire ecosystem beneath the ice sheet. Most of the animals found there were anemones. These organisms spend most of their time attached to rocks or the sea
That's
bottom
low-key
without
beautiful.
moving. They feed on microscopic algae
Low-key
and
beautiful,
organic
homie.
particles that float by. Scientists assumed that they would see something like this under the ice shelf because anemones are also found in other dark and cold earth waters. But agile living creatures were a real surprise for the OFOBs team. There were sea cucumbers, starfish, shellfish, worms, fish, and even octopi. To move, all of them need the energy that sunlight sustains. But sunlight doesn't penetrate the ice, so it's a mystery what keeps them viable. An even bigger surprise was the radiocarbon dating result on the dead particles of the animals they'd found. It turns out that they'd been living there continuously for the last 6,000 years. They were probably part of some food chain, or maybe they'll even mark the beginning of a new one. What's the danger of the complete revitalization of Antarctica? That's not paint or Photoshop. These are algae that grow on the surface of melting Antarctic snow. Scientists have determined that algae interact with tiny fungal spores and bacteria. This could mean that a new habitat, a new ecosystem is taking shape right before our eyes.
It could
A
mean that
team
very
of
well
British
on everything.
scientists suspects that the reason for this is an increase in air temperature. Previously, scientists have believed that Antarctica was immune to global warming. However, studies have shown that the continent has warmed up 3 times faster than the rest of the world in the last 3 decades.
Damn.
Antarctica has also seen a record amount of ice loss. According to some reports,
Man, they
between
canoeing out there.
2008 and 2015, ice loss increased by
Boy, they running the ads up on this.
36 billion gallons per year. Moreover, according to The Guardian, an increase in native plant species can change the chemical makeup of the continent's soils. This can change how organic matter decomposes and degrade the permafrost. Higher temperatures may also pave the way for invasive species beyond the given habitat to outcompete native plants. Returning to a green Antarctica would be disastrous for the rest of the world. All of the continent's melted ice would be washed into the ocean, and water levels would rise by almost 200 feet. New
Damn.
York, Sydney, London, New Zealand's islands, and Tonga would be inundated first. And then you can take a look at the map and count how many cities are located in the unfortunate coastal zone.
Hey, my
Moreover,
city.
glaciers shouldn't be considered just frozen water. They hold dangers that we can't even see. I'm talking about viruses. Take, for example, an anthrax outbreak in northern Russia in 2016. Back then, due to an
It's pretty
increase in air
informative.
temperature, some of the permafrost thawed. As a result, the ice released a bacterium that caused a terrible disease. About 2,000 reindeer died, and dozens
Oh,
of people were
damn.
hospitalized. No one was prepared for that because Yamals hadn't seen anthrax for the last 75 years. I have only 2 words for those who still think glacier melting will never affect them: environmental refugees. When the struggle between ordinary people over a place for their homes on dry land begins, do you think Antarctica will remain as untouchable as it is now? By the way, check out this video about a new continent that was found under the ocean.
Okay, all right. They left us in suspense, but man, I ain't gonna lie, this was a pretty good informative video, man. They broke down what happens if Antarctica melted and all the ramifications from that shit. You know what I'm saying? From flooding cities to diseases to the ecosystem that they had before you know it became Antarctica from what we know right now, which is ice covered and shit like that. But man, y'all subscribe to that channel, bro. They broke it down. They gave some nice tad bits of information and shit like that. But man, I'm finna get out of here, bro. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with y'all, boy. I appreciate you for checking out the channel, man. And one thing I always say, man, y'all need to take heed, man, is please be safe out there. Please be blessed and please be 100, man. Until then, man, I'm gonna keep rocking on this journey, and I hope y'all keep rocking with your boy, man. But I'll take care, man. Y'all take care too.